Luigi Mangione, aka the People's Prince, is coming home, y'all. Karen Friedman Agnifilo is doing her thing, and that's on jury nullification. Don't forget the phrase. Remember, if the brows don't fit, you must acquit. Free Luigi! Make sure to write him a letter in the meantime. Just look at that smile while in court during his arraignment. And after. Speaking of smile, did anyone else notice that the suspect in the photo shared by Crime Stoppers has totally different lips than Luigi? Look closely. Their lips are so much fuller, and unless Luigi had filler that dissolved in like 4 business days, there's no way that's the same guy. I might have the name of who the UnitedHealthcare CEO shoot actually is. So let's get into it. After posting my last video, I had received this message from someone who said they knew who killed Brian Thompson. Not only that, they had reported that person to Crime Stoppers and NYPD, and ever since that's happened, the suspect has yet to be apprehended. Obviously, there's no news coverage because the news doesn't know that this happened. And it's just so crazy to me because this is such a high-profile case. A lot of things are happening. There's a lot at stake. And it's like you're telling me that there's someone out there who potentially is a UHC CEO and nothing. This is more from our exchange if you want to read that. Back to Luigi real quick. So I came across this TikTok that basically said it would have been physically impossible for Luigi to have biked from the hostel to the crime scene in what was about 5 minutes, when in reality it's a 20-minute distance. Mind you, we're talking about someone who has a bad back. There is a lot that has me very suspicious about this case. The fingerprinting situation? Highly improbable, if not impossible. The backpacks don't match. And this guy might not even be this guy, let alone this guy. Also, there was a whole eyewitness. What happened to her? What was the point of this excessive perp walk? I just love that KFA is not having it. And why is the media painting every negative picture imaginable and even going as far as straight up creating narratives, like literally total lies, when there are people who are in the courtroom who could tell us exactly what happened? And why is no one talking about the Monopoly money? Everyone just forgot about that. That is a huge clue. And y'all already know. Monopoly is a multiplayer game. And if the person who killed Brian Thompson legitimately left that bag behind, there's no way this is over. I'm confident that Luigi's going to beat this case, not only because he has excellent representation, but the math just don't math. In order for him to be proven guilty on 11 different counts, murder, terrorism, whatever, what have you, it needs to be proven beyond reasonable doubt that he did these things. And quite frankly, it can't be. There's already too many inconsistencies. So I'm thinking it's going to be a hung jury at worst and a not guilty verdict at best. Like, this man who comes from a prominent family just so happens to have a manifesto on him about how he hates healthcare. Meanwhile, his parents own businesses in healthcare, and then he's got a cousin who's also in government, and it's just like, I don't know, y'all. It's giving Lifetime movie. Like, no. I'm suspicious. That's all I'm saying. Like, yes, there's definitely a Caucasian man who killed another Caucasian man, but it's not this Caucasian man. And keep in mind, though he may be innocent, everything surrounding him in this case, this is the impact, and that's important. I cannot say with absolute certainty who actually killed Brian Thompson, but what I can say with absolute certainty is that it definitely wasn't Luigi Mangione. And beyond that, it's highly likely that the actual perpetrator is 1, not working alone, and 2, will strike again in 2025.